Hey gods and goddesses, I'm back again. I hope all is well with you. I'm here to feast. So today I got some beef and I got some rice tender, like what do you call it, butter chicken with rice. So it's like bits of chicken, so I can't really show you the chicken. And then I got like some macaroni salad and cucumbers and carrots, baby carrots. And for dessert, I got some yummy brownies because your girl is brown, so yes. So thank you everybody for, oh yeah, and for water, of course. I mean for drinking. Of course, water and Fanta. Purple, because grape is nice to wash down with all this yum food. So before I begin, I want to thank God for blessing me with food on my table. I want to thank him for all the shelter and love that he brings to my home and continue to bless me, and I wish you all the same. Thank you. I am grateful. So I'm gonna start with the rice. Ooh, there's a giant piece of chicken. I feel like I just love a variety of stuff at once. Variety of food makes me feel good. Even though I enjoyed being vegan a lot, I feel like it's going to be a lifestyle eventually, but in the meantime right now it's like I'm gonna do my best and eat a lot of my favorite foods until I can actually focus on being vegan, I guess. But it was really fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's something that is very spiritual and mentally and physical experience that you're gonna love. This platter of food was really made from because I had a little event that I hosted today where I made big portions of food. So it's been a little side gig, I guess. I've been doing it for I think a year and a half. It's called Homestyles Food. Um, I basically just have a Snapchat and I view my food and then I sell it off. But eventually, I want to get to the point where I have my own kitchen. But that's only if I'm doing big events. Like you can rent kitchens for the hall for here and there for a few events just to make them big meals. But eventually, I want to be able to like actually have a restaurant and stuff because I really do love to cook. It's really fun for me. It's really inspiring. It makes me feel great to feed others. I feel like food always brings people together. That's why mukbangs are great. Mhm. Mm. So wow. I swear eating on camera feels way better than eating on the daily on your own. I feel like when you're on camera, you actually enjoy the food better, and you actually want to finish your food. But when you eat alone, I'm such a talker, as you can see. So I love to talk. So when I'm eating alone, I like when nobody's around, I'll eat like a little bit here, then I'll save it for later, and I'll eat it a little bit here and then save it for later. It's so annoying. It's actually such an annoying habit. When I'm with people, I'm not with my kids, I'm talking. So it's like there's no balance. And I feel like doing these videos really helps me to balance out to actually eat meals. And eating like once or twice a day has really helped me a lot in enjoying food more. I remember when I first discovered the sauce for butter chicken, I was so in love because I'm um, like I would order it out in like Indian stores. I mean Indian cuisines. But when I finally discovered the sauce at a Costco, like you know those taste and trial things, so when I tried it, I was like in love. I felt like I never tasted chicken in that way before. Like myself being able to do it was great. I love trying food, new food. I'm such a like foodie, but like I get somebody, I mean, when somebody, what's the word? When I find out the spice to making it, it's so much fun. I always thought like making butter chicken. I mean, I thought in my head it would be like using some type like basil sauce or something, and then adding curry. That's what I always thought it was. But then I realized also curry is yellow, so how is it not yellow when it's like reddish, like milky? And I always knew that there's coconut milk into it, so I was kind of guessing, but I never took the time to actually try to do it myself until I went to Costco and I'm like, oh, butter chicken. That's how y'all make it. Just a simple sauce. Put the right chicken. There you go. About the chicken's gone. Time to munch on that beef. Hit and miss. What I liked about this salad, pasta salad, was the fact that it has like a taste which feels like I don't like, yeah, the very first time I ever tried a pasta salad was obviously KFC, and it was so sour. The aftertaste of it was disgusting to me. Like I felt like, why is it so sour? I thought it was gross. Who makes salads like that? But once again, I went to Costco and found the right dressing, and also added butter and a little bit like of like what's the word? Onion leaves. That's when I knew you could make pasta sauce too and make it better. Cause I'm more of like a pasta girl with cheese. Like I love cheese in my pasta. I can't eat pasta without cheese, but only time I can is when pasta salad. Same with potato salad. Same concept, same sauce, just add it up. I actually will add the sauce in the bio after the video is done below, so y'all can do it for yourself. Yeah, I just love it about pasta. Oh yeah, and obviously red peppers and just a little. You don't have to add too much vegetable to it, but just a tiny bit. Sprinkle it on. It makes it perfect. Even like mushrooms, you could, but I'm not a mushroom fan. Yeah. Potato salad was heaven on earth too, because I'm more of like a mashed potato girl, or a baked potato girl, or potatoes poutine girl. Speaking of that, tomorrow that's what I'm gonna be eating. I'm gonna make a homemade poutine with barbecue sauce, cheese, and it's gonna be litty. I can't wait for you guys to check it out tomorrow. But yeah, I might pick it with myself. Or those people that add too much salt to salad or too much oil. Disgusting. I think I've conquered every Sudanese salad. There's a peanut butter one. There's the oil with salt and lemon, and then you can add whatever veggies you want, whether it's lettuce, tomato, onions. And then you have fool, which is basically beans. Well, that's what it means, beans. Which is like eggs, beans, eggs, beans, feta cheese, tomato, cucumber, whatever you feel really. Because there's different ways of making it. I've tried different people's, and I'm just kind of like compared to mine, but different tastes for different people. That salad's probably my favorite thing out of everything here, besides the brownies. What I love about brownies, it gotta be nice and not too sweet, not too mushy, and not hard. Gotta be a little bit toasty. I don't know. It's just the way I think of it. This 2-bite brownies, I feel like they're just right. Like, they don't need no crisp to it, but they got it right. They got that spongy feel. Like, I'm gonna eat these forever. I'm not a chocolate fan, but the only two things I'll eat for chocolate is definitely brownie and I think it's McCain, those cakes, those frozen cakes, those frozen chocolate cakes. Is it frozen? In the fridge, whatever, same difference. Those cakes are the only chocolate I'll eat because they're not sweet and they don't taste cheap. They just taste just right. And that's the shit I do like. I have a thing for crunchy veggies. I feel like once again I still have my cough. Kind of getting better. Can't really tell my voice, thank God. But when you're gonna have a thing of crunchy veggies, like you gotta be crunchy. I'm meant to eat you. Who wants to eat a moist or like really like bruised tomato? No, you gotta have it crunchy and nice. That's when it's good. Okay. Not telling y'all everything. I feel like I'm a picky eater, but another thing is, I don't like a full carrot, a full grown carrot. I don't like carrots in my soups often. Like, it's rare for me to ever like carrots in my soup. And I feel like maybe frozen, you know, those frozen veggies, mixed veggies. or they have like carrots, peas, and whatnot. Maybe, but I'm not really a carrot girl. Only baby carrots. I usually dip it with ranch, but I'm not really eating too much dressing lately. So depends on how I feel. Especially having all these like different like flavors, from the pasta salad to the rice and beef to the carrots and cucumber. I like to have something that's not tasty to help me enjoy the other taste. I love doing that. It's so nice and juicy, and I feel like the food is getting sucked into my mouth and moving around nice and feeling good in my mouth. So, yeah. I swear if walls could talk, the shit I be hearing in my townhouse is too severe. I'm just kind of like, I didn't really need to hear that. I like it quiet, okay? I'm starting to notice I like peace and quiet, being alone, and enjoying my company. Because I feel like everything else is kind of too much sometimes, overwhelming. Like too much social interactions in one day, I'll be like, and again, it also depends on the energy. If it's right energy, it can't be too much. It's always great. Also, gotta feel this music in my mouth. I think I just had an orange roll in my head. And I'm so weird. I love the color orange for clothes. So different types of tones and designs you can rock it. You can rock it in leather. You can rock it in a dress. You can rock it in shoes. At least for me, I don't think I'd ever wear orange pants. Maybe if they're light orange. But like orange as in like this orange on my pants, not really. Nothing a dress. It just makes me feel good. Really a summer thing. And they also say that orange is good for painting your house. It starts conversations, so it makes a lot of sense to me. Orange lover. I'll get back down is meat and ricey rice. It's funny I picked a purple straw for my purple drink. If you haven't figured it out yet. Purple's my favorite color. My shirt is actually purple. I didn't even realize that, but purple it is. I wonder why they put carrots with wings. Because I never ate my carrots when they come with the wings. Pizza 73. I wonder. Like, I don't want to eat, obviously, but like, who actually eats the carrots with wings? I like eating them with cucumber. It's really good. Don't you even eat that muscle part in the meat? It's like, I don't know if it's muscle or fat. I hate when I eat that. It's like, I was seeing this juicy piece of meat, and then you had to have all that fat or muscle, and got me all that. Just so I don't eat that muscly part again. I'm not trying to eat no muscle. I just like, I honestly feel like food is like music in your mouth. When there's nobody there and you're eating on your own, It literally is mindful eating when they say that it's mindful eating. It is mindful, okay? Cause in my head, all I hear is doom, 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 doom. But it's yummy. Ugh. Don't you hate when you burp and it comes out of your nose? I don't mind burping. When it comes out of my nose, it's like, you have nowhere else to come out of. I love the pumpkin carrot. Never happened to moves like that. Or like, alright. All those corny, horny moves. I swear, being a immigrant's child, or an immigrant as a child, I'm not here as one. Um, I really did see a lot grow. I came at a good time. Like, I think I feel bad for somebody who comes in like 2019 to Canada and then looks back at life from 2019 to like, will they live to 2029? Okay, till 2019 to like 2029. I feel like it'd be really hard. Like, I honestly think that would be a hard culture shock because right now it's so easy to spot out somebody who came from back home yesterday. If people say FOBs, fresh off the boat, so many. But it is what it is. But I think back then more people were immigrants, so it's harder to spot out. I feel like I was around a lot of immigrants, so it was like a lot of like a flood of people were coming at the same time, and now it's like, oh, you just got here. And it's like trying to catch you up. Maybe some people won't be so nice to catch you up, and catching you up is kind of hard. Like looking on social media and seeing people having all these fancy gadgets and stuff, and you're just kind of like, how do I get there? But I also think about my family. Like I had some family members that came, and they live in nice. Like shit. That made me think about the years I wasted. But it just goes to show how determined you are to change or do better. Some people are not determined to do better or change. Some people are just don't have. It's just about the knowledge. If you have the information, is what you do with it. That's what I think. Honestly, self-care is great. Like even eating, just doing this is a good sense of self-care. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. It takes real dedication and time and effort to get where you want to get to. And if you just keep going and doing and just remembering where you started, growth will be enormous. I literally recently had to like just discontinue talking to certain people. I had to because I realized I had to literally minimize the the interaction with people to realize I was interacting with people that were really annoying or consuming too much of my time and making me feel like I had to deal with them. I had to pay attention to them. I had to be in their lives. They had to be in mine. But when I looked back and I'm like, wait, how are you a priority over me? Like my mental state is not right when I'm with you. And it's not always like people are abusive to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could literally mean people are just coming like hawks to you for all these things they want from you. I watched this recent movie about prostitutes, or the sex trade, I should say, or human trafficking. And the people that were trafficked and the trafficking. That goes to show how much hurt people. And not only that, also it goes to show like people are really always coming for the vulnerable, because you're in a vulnerable state when you need that help, when you seek for help, and then after that you get the help only to find out it was never help. I even wrote this quote the other day on my Snapchat. It was saying how if you're not grateful for what you have, people will treat you as such. Because you don't know what you got till it's gone, literally. And I mean that in the humblest way. I see so many people that are like, I want this 100,000 so bad. And they end up losing the pyramid they were already building and almost at the top for somebody who said, I can fast track you to the top quick, only to build damage. Or for me personally, the reason I cut off a lot of people was because I realized with business, I want to do something for my brand. I want to do something for myself. And if this thing is not for a bigger or greater purpose, why am I supporting it? There's really no reason. So I had to literally brush off and say, I'm done, I'm over it, I can't do this no more. And that is standing up for yourself. That is really putting yourself first. And not a lot of people like to put themselves first. They feel like they're being selfish. Don't ever doubt being selfish. You first is always going to make you feel better. And sometimes being selfish is not so bad. It's not like when people think of selfishness, they think of like everybody starving and you have this one carrot, so you must share in 2 tiny pieces for everybody. And if you don't, you're selfish. When it comes down to, sometimes it's like, what can I share? What can I give? Am I giving too much? That's what you gotta ask yourself. I had to ask myself that. It's really growth. You can't learn this overnight. You literally have to go through it to realize shit. What I'm dealing with, I don't have to deal with. Who I'm talking to, I don't have to talk to. I have the right to live the way I want to live. And that means blocking on every single social media, excluding myself to every single social thing so I can be away from you. Then so it is. So it is. I always tried this as a kid. Trying to bite a carrot with my front teeth. Obviously, because I've seen Buzz Bunny, I'm always like, let me try biting with my front teeth. Like a bunny. That should never end well. I mean, it feels funny as fuck. Who does that with their front teeth? Like, eat meat, you don't want to go. You go. Well, that's my little, I might actually do, you know what? Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about that subject because it's been bothering me for a bit on my Goddess Talk. So keep up to date on my mukbangs and Goddess Talk because I will Snapchat Goddess Talks address that subject. Sorry, that juice was real juicy. I didn't want to disturb it with rice. Savage. Funny how you do it good looking for people and you end up on the little leftovers. I'm coming to a point where when I cook, I'm hungry. Usually before I cook, I ate something. I snacked on something. But now it's like, I'm hungry, I'm cooking. I find I can cook better when I'm hungry, when I'm not. Because I want it done so quick. When I say better, I don't mean the food tastes any different. I mean better in the sense of how proactive I am doing it. Time for my favorite brownie. Brownie. Now that was good food. No, I'm not eating leftover food. When you get meat, there's barely some hanging out to the bone. Or if you do, there's a little piece of meat, but not very much. Most of it is fat. Or if it's fat, there's muscle. It just be like that sometimes. Be like that. Be like that. Brownies. Like, oh, I thought I was a chocolate type of girl, but I forgot rose velvet. Girl, or sis, or guys. You want to impress a girl? Get her a whole bunch of red velvet cupcakes, muffins. Take that advice. So we get that red velvet. It's chocolate. When the first time I found out, I was like, it's like your brain is playing tricks on you. They're thinking red velvet. And eat it. It tastes like chocolate. Find me a full burp. Anyway, it tastes like chocolate, and then you're like, you taste familiar, but you don't look the same. Why is that? It just don't make sense. And then you realize, ooh, it's like drinking this pop, right? It's grape. It says grape pop. And I drink it, and it comes out orange and tastes orange, but it's in a purple can. It's like you look purple, but you'll taste orange, and you'll look orange. Well, liquidly, but like honestly, you ain't orange. Even though you covered in purple can. But anywho, guys, I am so thankful and happy you guys are finally, you guys enjoyed this meal with me. It was real nice. I put a lot of work into cooking this for this event, and I'm happy the customers were happy, got my coins, and I hope y'all are happy to enjoy my food, you know. Food is good, food is healthy, and I put a little bit, you know, of some great talks, because I think that's really where I started my YouTube channel, is really motivating, and I really hope you took my word for that. But do keep it up to date, because I will speak more on selfishness, because I think it's a topic that's really needed to be said and talked about. But in the meantime, you got no choice but to win, and do release the God and Goddess within you. Bye!